I'm the General Overseer of New Covenant Mount Moriah International Church, headquartered in Germany, in Bremen City. So the church was founded in the year 2003, 6th of April 2003. So when God called me to establish the church, so by His grace, I'm the founder of the ministry. So the church is international church. We have branches. We're in about 5 cities in Germany. We have branches in Nigeria. We have branches in Uganda. We have branches in Spain. We have in UK. So we are just still growing. So we have branches in other African nations. So that is what we do is church planting. The word of the Lord said, "Occupy till I come." So we plant churches, and also in Germany, one of our vision and purpose is to bring the prodigal sons and daughters back to Christ. You know, many people they travel from Africa to Europe, and most of them are no longer in churches, and they were good Christians back home. So due to the environment and what is going on there, many of them they no longer go to church. So God has also placed us there to get them back. That is why we create prodigal sons and daughters, to bring that and all nationalities to come together to worship God in unity, in love, and in oneness. And our ministry, we have people from different nationalities there in Germany. So also we have a pastoral college where we empower leaders, train them to become pastor, ordain them to diploma certificates, and from there they can also go further. We can read up to doctorate. So that is what we do. So preaching Christ, the love of Christ, to the four corners of this world. And I'm happy to be here in Uziluni in Kenya. So through my Reverend Dr. Catherine. So we are here today, and also to open the new building, the church building. So which, by the grace of God, she built to glorify God. So that is how far I can say now.
I'm Bishop Dr. Julius Peter Simba. I work with Word of Faith Church International. I'm the overseer of Word of Faith Church International, Lower Eastern, Tana River, and Northeastern. And working in collaboration with Bishop David James Hawkins, David Hawkins, and Dr. Catherine. We began ministry in Mwingi in 1994, December. And basically, we have been called to come and plant churches in Mwingi and its environs. And basically to pioneer a church which will reach the remotest parts of this nation. And when Dr. Catherine came around and had begun work here, we were able to give them a covering since registration of ministries here in Kenya, they had been banned. So for the time being, we are offering the covering, and we are working together, and we are so glad because of what they are doing in this part of the world to reach out and be able to pioneer churches around and help the destitute around. So we are so grateful for that work and effort that they are making in our region. Basically, as a covering ministry, our main objective is to pioneer churches and be able to train leaders in our community. And we have been doing that through our Bible college in Kiambu, where we train those who are called into the ministry, train them. They graduate with certificates and diplomas and also degrees. And we are basically training them on practical ministry, not just theology, but practical ministry. whereby they can go out and be involved in doing ministry practically, winning souls, planting churches, helping the destitute, beginning institutions like schools, colleges, and also being able to nurture people to develop skills God's way. And majorly that is what we have been doing, and we thank God for what He has enabled us to do so far. We've got churches here in Lower Eastern, Tana River, and Northeastern, and also in Tanzania. So that's all. So we thank God that today we were able to come to Nzaluni to be able to consecrate and dedicate a new church, New Covenant Church Mount Moriah, Nzaluni, which by the grace of God, Dr. Catherine has been able to assist construct. And we thank God.
Dr. or Reverend Dr. Catherine Mudei Mungwa, born here in Nzaluni some years back, and I went to kindergarten here in Nzaluni. I went for primary school, I went for high school here in Nzaluni, and then later I joined hotel industry, and some years later then I went to Germany. I've been in Germany for more than 28 years. And when I went to Germany, the worshiping in Germany was very different, because in German churches, you just go for 1 hour, and then within 1 hour you have done everything. So it was like, it's like just you go visit and come out, visit and come out. And then with the time, then I discovered New Covenant Church. And when I discovered New Covenant Church, I met my bishop. And then he started growing me small, until I became who I am today. From there, I went to Bible school. After Bible school, which he was my lecturer when I was doing my diploma, then I continued to further my studies to PhD. And since when I was in school, he encouraged us on not only sitting down, we should work and show our work, because whatever we prove who we are is to do the work of God, not only by our words, but by actions. Then I looked back in our village, and I was like, there are so many educated people in my place, but they have done nothing, not nothing, but the way I took it, nobody has done it that way. So I decided to break the religion in Nzaluni, was to bring a church which welcomes everybody, a church which is a family for everybody, a church where everybody can go and worship. And I went to my bishop and we prayed about it, and she told me, my daughter, just go take over. And then that's why I came down here and I started planting churches under my bishop, Bishop Dr. Simba. And then Dr. Simba then gave us a cover-up order, coverage. And then from there, we continued working together. So I stand here having two fathers. I have a father in Germany and I have a father in Kenya. So when I have problem in Germany, I know where to run to. When I'm in Kenya, I have problem in Kenya, I know where to run to. And the main aim or purpose of opening this church in Nzaluni, or building this church in Nzaluni, was to show people that there's nothing impossible before God. And you don't need to get money to build your own house. You can also build a house of God where everybody can come and worship. Because people could have asked, or people have been asking me, why did you build your own house? Why did you not build a house to rent or to do this? But I said, whatever I've done is more than that. Because even if I'm not here today, that church will remain there for everybody. There's nobody who say cannot go to church because there's no church in Nzaluni. There's a family for everybody who will never go there and say, I belong to this denomination, I belong to this denomination, but I belong to this church, which is a family. And because it's a family, I looked around also with Dr. Temi, and we saw that it is not only being fed spiritually, we also need to help people around. And so we started talking about what we can do to the community, and we have come out with so many things. So the churches are starting up so many things. We love windows coming in, we love mangoes, working on oranges, working on zumula, working on all these kind of things. So we are ready for this, and everybody's welcome to do that with us. So the church is a home for everybody. The church is for community, and the church is a family, not only a building. So everybody is welcome so that we can worship the Lord together. And we give our village or our town a different name. We remove those kind of religion things, that we can be one family and work together to change the lifestyle of our new sisters and brothers who are coming after us. That's the purpose of the church. And I thank my bishop so much. I thank my other bishop so much. And I thank everybody who has been here today as we were opening a new family and a new place for everybody. Thank you so much.